This is the solar revolution of someone we will call Elisabetta for the year 2012-2013. The presence of Saturn in the 12th house of revolution points to karmic events involving money and possible relatives or acquaintances. Revolution Saturn is the master of the second house of revolution, money, and the third, relatives and acquaintances. The presence of Pluto in the second house, square to Mars on the cusp of the 12th house, and in opposition to Venus in the 8th, reinforces the characteristics of Saturn. Mars on the cusp of the 12th house in a revolution, in fact, is always a sign of aggressiveness by someone who will behave badly towards the person whose revolution it is. While the opposition with Venus in the 8th house, among other things, the house of inheritance, suggests contrast of this type with persons tied by a bond of affection. Venus. Since this Venus forms also positive aspects, and there's a Jupiter in a good aspect, which always represents protection of money, one may say with some certainty that the situation will end in Elisabetta's favor. Pluto-Uranus square in the 5th house indicates this problem of inheritance, together with Elisabetta's other financial problems, will create some upset in the creative sphere, 5th house, rendering her work intermittent. In this solar revolution, Elisabetta has her northern node in Sagittarius, the 1st house, and the southern node in Gemini, the 7th house. In the period 2012-2013, Elisabetta will be hindered by various people and situations. Southern node in Gemini. But she'll be able to fulfill the aim of her soul's evolution for this year, which foresees the need to concentrate her energy on herself, to widen her studies and horizons, and to express her personal talents. Northern node in Sagittarius, the 1st house. Thanks to the grand trine, part of fortune Uranus in 5th, northern node in 1st, Mercury the Sun in the 9th house. Lastly, Elisabetta will have an unexpected income, perhaps even from the sale of her house, as shown by the grand trine Venus in the 8th, Saturn in 12th, Neptune Chiron in the 4th house. In fact, in the year to which this revolution refers, Elisabetta has had problems to do with an inheritance, which in the end were resolved in her favor. She realized an important creative project in her work field and sold a property, a house.